this press conference here at Casino Delaware Park for this tremendous night of boxing. It's going to take place this Saturday at the Hockessin Pound, Hockessin, Delaware. This is just a truly great display. All these fighters up here are the best fighters in Delaware boxing. I want to first thank the sponsors who have helped make this event possible with Night Night Promotions, Todd Mulvena over here to our right. Delaware Park, Auto Equity Loans, Recovery Centers of America, Pink Cloud Vape Shop, Folletti Management, Cassidy Painting, Coffee K. Mars and Ollie, Caprati's, Hooters, BP Staffing Inc., Fletcher, Plumbing, Heating and Air, and Angels Auto Repair. So I want to thank everyone who's involved with those great companies that help make this event possible. And like I said before, this is some of the greatest fighters in Delaware. I mean, you can't have a fight in Delaware without the Tiberia on the card. I mean, I was just telling his Uncle Nick, I think the two most famous families in the state are Biden and Tiberia. So, like I said, you know, obviously to have a Tiberia not only on the card but headlining the card, it's, you know, that goes hand in hand with Delaware boxing. I just want to, you know, go down the card with just all the fights. Let me pull up the card here. Like I said before, just a tremendous night of boxing. I know there's the first fight of the night is a fighter from out of town who's undefeated named Ariel Lopez, who's 7-0 with 5 knockouts. He'll be taking on Angel Carvajal out of Chicago, Illinois. Also on the card will be Dino Peralta of Brooklyn, taking on Sammy Despande of Orlando. So we got some, you know, good fighters from out of town. Walrus Amani of Flushing, New York, 2-0, taking on 0-1 Joshua Cook of Newark, New Jersey. Maurice Horn of Middletown, Delaware, 1-0. He'll be taking on Mike Anderson of Philadelphia. Is Maurice here? Because Maurice Horn, light heavyweight, 1-0 out of Middletown, Delaware. We'll give Maurice the microphones, give him, tell him if he can say a few words. Maurice Horn.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming out. Appreciate the support. We're definitely gonna put on a good show come November 11th. I'd like to thank Night Night Promotions and everybody that really put this thing together. And we coming to Rumble. I know I'm ready, everybody ready. So come on and show your support, November 11th. Thanks a lot.
Before we go further with the fighters, I want to introduce and say a few words. The promoter, Mr. Todd Mulvena of Night Night Promotions.
How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming out. I just want to first and foremost thank Mark, my matchmaker Nick, Tiberi, our assistant Patricia. This is a team effort. We wouldn't be here if we weren't a big team with a bunch of people that are super passionate about seeing guys get in the ring and bringing boxing back to Delaware. So I also want to thank all our fighters. They train hard, they work hard, they diet hard, they run hard, and they get in there and they do the best they can to put on a good show and come out with a win, and that's for you guys. So I want to thank them, and I'm looking forward to it. We got a great venue this time. The Hockessin Power Center. They've been great working with us. It's Veterans Day weekend. All servicemen, police, fire, military, come on out, get a $10 discount. We can help us honor you. We also have 2 people, Joey Tiberi and Lamont Singletary, fighting for championship belts. And another important part of this show that I'm excited about is we spoke on it, and we're giving a portion of the ticket proceeds to Attack Addiction Foundation, a foundation that's mission is to promote drug and alcohol awareness. It's something that affects every household in America, and we want to do our best to contribute to that fight. and not only just the fight in the ring. So I want to thank Mark again for doing this for us, and definitely thank Delaware Park for having us. That's all I got.
We had another fight between Delaware and Philadelphia. You got Michael the Hammer Crane, 0-1 of Smyrna, taking on Anthony Woods of Philadelphia. Michael here.
Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Crane, the Hammer. I spent about a round in the ring, and I realized that I belong in the ring. And you know, I learned a lot from my first fight, and I'm just ready to go. We're all ready to put on a show for you guys.
In a four-round bout, I've actually seen both these gentlemen fight. Wesley Johnson of Wilmington, Delaware is going to take on Edgar Cortez. Both guys I've seen fight numerous times. They both bring it. Don't let the records fool you. Wesley's record's 2-5, but he's sprung a couple upsets on those victories. So that's going to be a heck of a fight. Is Wesley here?
Hi everybody doing? My name is Yusi the Truth Johnson, and I just want to thank Night Night Promotions for putting me on the card. This is a dream come true. Always wanted to fight in my hometown in Delaware, and that's what's going on November 11th. So I'm trying to put on a good show and put on a good show for y'all. And that's all I got.
The next guy I'm going to introduce, I've been hearing a lot about from the matchmaker, Nick Tiberi. He's going to make his pro debut. Very, very popular so far, and he hasn't even stepped in the ring. Brandon Mullins going to take on Leon DeShields, yet another Delaware. You already get the claps, you haven't even started fighting yet. Brandon Mullins taking on Leon DeShields. May I introduce from Newark, Delaware, Mr. Brandon Mullins.
Hello everybody, my name is Brandon Mullins. First of all, I'd like to thank Night Night Promotions for definitely bringing boxing to Delaware. To have shows in Delaware is definitely going to be great, and it's going to bring the community together. I'm definitely excited to get in the ring and put on a good show. We worked really hard as well as all these guys. It's definitely great to fight with all these guys on the same card. We all train together and we're all friends. Inside the ring, definitely outside the ring. So good luck to all y'all, and can't wait to see you guys on the show.
Next bout, again, another person that Nick Tiberi, the matchmakers, told me a lot about. I believe, Shamel, you trained with Brandon, if I'm not mistaken, under the same camp. Shamel Baldwin of Wilmington is going to make her pro debut. I believe the first women boxer ever licensed from the state of Delaware. So a little history on Saturday night in the Hockessin Pal. So Shamel Baldwin taking on Crystal Byers of Bethesda, Ohio. And may I present to you Shamel Baldwin.
Hi everybody, I'm Shamil Baldwin. Thanks for coming out. I definitely want to huge thank you to Night Night Promotions. This is huge for me. Everyone knows that I've been in the game as an amateur for a long time. So I'm finally able to get to showcase who I am and get my name out there, definitely as a female fighter. So thank you, I appreciate it.
Like I said before, this is just a tremendous card, and highlighted with 2 title fights. Not many shows, this nature can say that they put 2 title fights on the line, and it's local talent, which makes it even better, that are going to be showcased in front of the fans and fighting for titles. So the first one is going to be a 8-round bout for the USBU Northeast Regional Cruiserweight title. 2 guys, 2 warriors I've seen fight, and I've seen them both score tremendous knockouts. This is going to be just an awesome fight. Lamont Singletary, 8-2, 5 knockouts from Dover, taking on Hafiz Montgomery, 5-1, 2 KOs of Toms River, New Jersey. This is going to be just a terrific fight, and I want to present to you Lamont Singletary.
How you doing? I want to thank Night Night Promotions, and I want to thank God for just being here today. I'm so excited about this fight. I don't know what to do. I think I had goosebumps last night. I'm excited because I put hard work in. Greg Pritchett done killed me, so we ready to put this work in.
Lamont Singletary, like I said before, you can't have a fight card here without a Tiberian. I mean, you're like gremlins. You're like always multiplying. If there's, it's not Joey, it's Mike, or it's another one. Obviously you get back to Dave and everyone else, all the Tiberian family. So for the USBU America's title, a 6-round bout, Joey Tiberi, 15-2, 8 knockouts, taking on Kevin Womack, 7-14-4, 5 KOs. But Kevin comes to fight. It's a Delaware, Maryland fight. We always talk about Philly, Atlantic City, or Philly, Camden fights. You got Delaware, Maryland, kind of another border war. So this is going to be another terrific fight. Let me introduce to you, fighting the main event, Joey Tiberi Jr.
I want to thank you guys all for coming out. I want to thank all the sponsors, Delaware Park for hosting us. I want to thank Todd Mulvaney, the president of Night Night, for everything that he's done. Nick, Todd, Scott, and Tom for everything they've been doing. And all the fighters, this couldn't be possible without you. And it's going for a good cause, to attack addiction and getting involved with them. So with all the negative stuff going on in Delaware, it feels good to be able to give back and help out those who need it. And in closing, I want to say this is the future of boxing in Delaware. Everybody you see up here, we could have put on 10 more fights with all the talent Delaware has. And the only way to keep this going is by bringing people. And we have enough talent in Delaware to do it, so we just got to stick together and work as a team to make it happen. And shout out Night Night Promotions. Thank you.
I know Ken probably has a few questions for some of the fighters. Ken Hister.
It's good to see Joey Tiberi keeping the things going here with Joey Mulvaney. It's good. So you keep the Tiberi name going also. And you still have 10 fights now, Nick? 10 fights, a lot of fights, 10 fights. So that's good. This is the third show this year in Delaware, and so after like a 2-year absence. So it's always good to see Joey. It's always good to see Lamont and the rest of the people. Most of you are new. I guess Suey Johnson, you've been around a bit. You've been around the block. And Maurice, you're better looking than your dad. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? That's it.
Amazing. Every other press conference I do, he's got like 15 questions for all the fighters. Well, I guess we'll pose it unless anyone else has any questions. Anyone else have any questions? We have a microphone we can bring around. I guess take some pictures of the fighters, and guess we do some group shots. There's Todd one more time.
Yeah, I just want to, I forgot to thank, we got a lot of guys behind the scenes that helped put this stuff together. Tom, 2 of them are here tonight. Tom and Scott are sitting in the back. And I want to thank them. I'm going to thank them. And I want to thank again all our sponsors. They show us a lot of support, a lot of love, and we really couldn't do it without them either. So I just want to thank Delaware Park again, not only for sponsoring us, but for giving us this beautiful area to have this press conference. Huge shout out to Auto Equity Loans, Recovery Centers of America, Pink Cloud Vape Shop, Filetti Management, Cassidy Painting, Coffee K. Myers and Ollie, Capriotti's, Hooters, BP Staffing, Fletcher Plumbing, Heating and Air, and last but not least, Angels Auto Repair. A huge shout out, and we wouldn't be here without you, so we appreciate it. If anybody wants to buy tickets here now for the pre-sale price, my guys are in the back, so take it easy on it.
Thank you. If anyone wants to come up and take some pictures, you're more than welcome. We're going to stand the fighters up now, so if anyone wants to come up and take a few shots, we can do that now. Thanks everyone for coming.